Okay, then we're back to, I don't know, is it a normal schedule? We finished our BCS.
HQ. Yeah, and like
one BCS.
Pretty interesting BCS. I think we also have like the stream. Check it out in the
Sydney stream, guys. It's only unfortunate I don't think we can do Melbourne. So if you want some interesting games, actually all the games were pretty good. So go check it out. It's in our channel. We did basically everything, but I think the highlights are in standard and premium pretty much. So, well, that's where all the views are. Let's be real, right? That's the cool stuff. So go check that out. It was great kind of streaming it, kind of a first time. Hopefully it gets at least like, it attracts the attention of Bushiroad. So they'll be like, wow, that looks pretty good. Let's stream it, right?
And I think if you have ideas of like, oh yeah, that's pretty enjoyable to see in streams, or like you have ideas,
Yeah.
Put in comments and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, so overall, pretty cool weekend. Also, just a bunch of other weekends.
Other BCS.
Other
weekends that happened in parts of the
in that
world.
weekend. So, lots of things going on. Lots of results as well. So really cool to see. Lots of lyrical stuff as well. And we're in the age where, like, 2 weeks before Luan and
Shirano.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be like super big in Japan.
Pretty much. So quite exciting. It's quite exciting times. Lots of new faces making it to Worlds is nice. So great to see. Anything you want to add? I think this might be the last week we see you talk for a bit as well.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, getting some wisdom teeth done right.
Whoa.
Removing some wisdom. So praise you to you, bro. Hope you can praise you in the comments below as well, that it all goes well. And hopefully next week, I don't know what's gonna happen. I actually know what's gonna happen next week.
We'll make do. I'll use something.
This isn't the first time, so I think last few times he was sitting here reacting. I guess just silent reacts. So we'll see what happens, right? Anyway, we have Jiva, your favorite deck.
Yep.
This one is high rarity Jiva as well.
Yep. Well, too bad it's the only one.
Yes, it's, I don't know, what were we expecting, more?
I think it's as good as it gets, man, unfortunately.
Yes, it's pretty expected. Next we also have is...
If you think Jiva's good, better top with it.
That's right. We got Seiso here with the Neko cards first place.
Playing Dote.
Well, I think everyone should be in Sydney, right? What's going on?
Yeah, I guess like last week for like a lot of the tournaments around Australia will be pretty interesting, Some of your... The boys were traveling around, and the locals, maybe.
Yep, cool. Right, nice. I saw Anton and all that. JC Alexander, second place of Bavs at locals tonight, along with some cats.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the new cats, so works out.
Also, the new arms. Pretty good. Bavs.
And then we have a few...
Some Tamayuras.
Yeah, we have some Tamayuras here.
We didn't see this at the BCS,
I think we still some. They just didn't really make it. I know in one of the regions it made top 8. So I think this is the one Hydrojon.
Oh yeah.
Made top 8 with this.
In Vancouver.
And standard X1 with Tamayura, but died in top 8. Right? Yeah, I think, is this I saw one with different ratios. I think there was actually 2 Tamayuras. But yeah, in top 8 they lost to Stephen Lee. So.
Oh, we know who. Well.
Yeah, we know Stephen Lee. He's on a bit of a roll here.
Dude,
right?
It's like on an Omega roll.
Roll.
Incredible.
It's true, yes.
I don't know how that man does it, but he just does.
Yep.
Okay, but thank you for sharing, Darjon. Well,
that's right.
Best of luck. Hopefully you have more BCSs coming up.
Yeah, can travel down, I guess. I think the Canada ones are done, so probably, maybe it's like Anaheim or something like that, maybe. So good luck.
Good luck.
And then we have a few stealth decks. So this one is just an actual Shoujo Doji build.
So one strange thing, right? So if you want to buff this deck with like the updates from Shiranui, you have to buy the Stride deck just to buff your Shoujo Doji deck. Would you do that?
Yeah, why not, right? It's not that expensive.
Is it not?
I don't think so. It's especially in Japan, right? It's just a bunch of stealth stuff. So
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, we'll see if technically this deck gets buffed in 2 weeks, so we'll see if it comes.
See how it turns out, right?
Yeah, will be interesting to see.
And then also
Snake deck.
I think the funny thing is both of these decks seem to be relatively popular. Snake, it's been shown up quite a bit, but also just Shoujo Doji itself apparently is pretty good against Mygo because you can get rid of your opponent's bind,
removing their bind. Wow, interaction in standard.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, actually, it's more like matchups, right? It's not like interaction. Yeah. It's more matchups. So it's like bad matchup for certain decks. And then lastly, we do have this is showing up properly because it's for Discord. So this is Uber. Whoa. Got second place at BCS. Oh, this is premium. So you got top 4 in Sydney BCS in standard, playing better Magnolia. Deck's definitely underrated with its playstyle and can see getting better over time. The last 4 games in BCS, my opponents all got 6 damage heal or OT, so it feels bad. Lost to locals, so always have my chances there. Overall, a great day. Can't wait to see if there'll be another BCS in Sydney. And yeah, hopefully there are more BCSs in Sydney, right?
Rage.
Yeah, Uber, good stuff, good stuff. But it's not the end of Uber, as I might have spoiled. So we'll probably see him soon or later, depending on how long this video goes. Gandeeva. So there's no Gandeeva.
I almost no Gandeeva. So this one's from Japan, with the ban list.
Yes, but Gandeeva did win BCS Sydney as well. I'm not sure if they posted. We got Koa here as well from FD Card Shop. First was Tan Fat with Gandeeva running the Bavs Cycle Ride Line Steel. Normally it's just how do you say? I think a lot of people move past it, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, just referred it back.
Yeah, this is running the Sterling. So this is an English format, pretty much.
Yes. And actually, Vietnam will have their BCS this weekend, so that's.
Is it this weekend?
I think it's this weekend. So that will be a super interesting one because they have a lot of players.
They have a lot of
good
players.
Yeah.
Second place was MLB from Handak. So MLB is just again popping up once in a while. Than Tai with Bastion. So this is English Bastion.
English.
So should be. I think this should be legal this weekend as well if there is a BCS happening.
So that's the difference. So for ours, we can't use Orfist or Bastion. But for Vietnam, this weekend they will be able to.
Yes.
Because we were just interesting last week, a bunch of people came in and they had to revert their back to the old version.
Pretty much. And this is running 4 cyclers. Which is, I guess, that's what they're replacing.
Converts into
with the owl. So pretty.
It's okay.
I guess it's interesting way to build it. I'd say 1 Bastion Prime. No Aldens, I guess, is the one because you don't have the CV cost to sustain.
Yeah.
And then the 4th was Nguyen Bao with Lorn Roll. Alright, so cool. Okay. Might be a precursor to what we see this weekend. Right? And then we got Card Fighters UAE. Right, here are some results of Saturday's pre-release tournament. First was Gandeeva from Abdallah. Second was Clarissa with from FJ, right?
Played by FJ.
Third was Herminia with
English Herminia, yo.
Yep, and then 4th was Minerva, which we don't have, from Humade.
Okay.
Right, so cool.
Right, thank you for sharing.
And then lastly, we have Vermillion. So first place MOH Friday Night Vanguard. Finally get to top with this deck since its release, even though I did high roll a bit. Who would have guessed that it needs more PRs, cards, Lamau? Well, didn't they already get one? I thought they already got one, right? But does it need more?
Bro, sarcasm, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to see sarcasm. Right.
Yeah, maybe. Well, who knows? Maybe they will get more PRs, or just maybe
we just don't understand this message at all. Maybe they're happy they already got the PR.
Nah.
So it's finally been able to get some top.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff. And then we have some Greedons. So if you were paying attention to the results, Greedons were doing very well. Right. This one is from a local zone from Setsuna Otonashi. Their first place was Thomas E playing Greedon. So this is the winner. And then I guess Kira Dovin was playing Grangrace, who came second.
Grangrace.
And then third place was Usagi playing Bastion Accord. Alright, so that's very, very nice. But then here we're starting to see this is the Jachitos. BCS Netherlands, first place. 4th at the end of the Swiss round, and then it was a great event and super excited to get my 3rd invitation.
Third invite.
So first place in standard. This gets the award this week because it ranks the top of all the Greedons this week.
There's a lot of really well performing Greedons last on the BCS weekend,
Yes.
but only one of them won.
That's right. So Derek came top 8 in Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have made top 8 if I playing Greedon, of course. No, I'm just humble bragging, you know. But if I was to play BCS, this was probably the pick that I'd take. And then the Netherlands, top 3 Greedons as well.
3, 2, 1, we're all Greedon.
All Greedons. So this is, again, top performing one. This gets it.
Yes.
And then we can't say, like, it's gotten a bunch of first places as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in Southeast Asia, Korea, it's gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like, at 2 big tournaments there. A few times in Japan as well, running the same. These are all running pretty much the same list.
Yeah, with the guard restrict, super consistent build. You know, this is the dawn of dawns.
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, pretty much. Like this list with the +1 drive is the thing. It's pretty much the thing, right? So, it's just a list that has been working very well, and I think people either just still have like set. What set did Greedon come out? Set
What, the original?
Yeah. Well, set
5,
3?
right?
5?
Yeah.
No, set 5 was the encounters. It's like set 3, right?
Is it set 3? Is that only? Oh, set 3 is like Gravidia and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, Greedon.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the same team, right? So yeah.
Wow.
So this came out set 3. Greedon came out set 3, and it was kind of a joke. But nowadays, and I guess like, you know, when they first revealed Greedon Mask, everyone thought it was like pretty mid because it was just very
It's just
very
sort
normal,
of the same
right?
thing. But one thing that they sort of like kind of there's not enough respect for it was how consistent the swings are, the rear guards are, and the guard restricts. It's just all
it's got like it's pretty much like I kind of describe it as the Overlord of the format. If it checks something, it's pretty scary.
Yep.
It does it very consistently.
and it's got battle door.
Like even though it has battle door, but also it's like a mask deck, right? So going second makes it like okay,
Yep.
right? And it's probably one of the more consistent mask decks out there because again, like every mask deck you need is like the grade 3 and like the thing, the mask itself. Well, you have, you know, Dragon Tree Wretches that kind of search out the mask. But you also don't even really waste Counterblast on like Dragon Tree markers, right? Because nothing needs a Dragon Tree marker. Like the Zorga one, even though it's easier to get the mask, you still need a Dragon Tree marker for your 4th attack kind of thing.
Yep.
So overall,
Well, I think if I want to compare it with like the other masks decks, it's like the other ones still rely on rear guards, and then you have to, you know, fight for slots for like good rear guards, etc. But with Greedon, like your Vanguards just does enough for like the deck to run. So
pretty much
you can just like, you know, invest that other slots in the deck for you know, maximum consistency.
Yep.
And that's what we have here.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much the exclamation. We're probably going to see a bunch of these Greedons that are pretty much the same list.
Vietnam will be pretty interesting because we know there are a few Greedon.
There are some
enthusiasts.
Greedon players there.
Yeah.
Got Remain, so came 3rd playing Greedon. Never seen such an underrated deck in this format. Greedon is crazy good. Very happy to go back to Worlds, and congrats to Jachitos and LeBleu Boys Dodo for 1st and 2nd with Greedon 2. Practice really paid off.
Guess you guys like play together.
I think they mentioned they play tested together, so you can see pretty much the same list. And then in here we have Derek Dow definitely didn't. Well, he was on the other side of the planet, but you can see this list is pretty much the same.
Yep.
Right? It's actually
it's sort of mirrored.
Really exactly the same.
Pretty much.
This deck was top 8 with the Dawn. This deck was absolute gas. Access to 1 extra damage is game changing in the super aggressive meta. Shout out to the Perf boys for teaching me how to read my cards, and we have Card 5 peeps for the antics this weekend. Right. And then after this we have Boys Dorma. So
okay.
Those are the Dodo, right? That they mentioned before. There's a 2nd place.
Netherlands.
Yes, so right here, look at that. Pretty much again the same list. It's just if it's a good list, why change it, right?
Yep.
Very proud to be part of the Greedon gang along with Roman Kafa and Jachitos. It's my first top as well, so very happy. Very happy about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the last thing. So very nice. And then here we got Aran. Got top 5 at local yesterday. My only loss against Greedon with Shiranui.
I think this one's like
Ghidorah.
One was like I think it's like a mixed format tournament. I think they have like between like standard and like.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this Greedon list is kind of similar
much
to
the same. Yeah.
No, it's missing just one of this. It's running extra Greedons actually. So this running 1 less of this and 1 less of the mask to run 2 extra Greedons.
Acceptable.
So you gotta get more of the demon Desire Devils, but I think you don't really need that much.
Yeah,
I feel like the secondary Greedon skills not great. So I guess so they run the 2 format, and then this is just the Shinoid deck. So
Okay.
cool. And then after this, we got some Drajeweled.
Japan loves it so much.
Drajeweled is pretty much the best late game deck of the format. So there's quite a few showing up. But I guess now we basically only got 2 weeks of this format, right? Like set 13
In
format.
Japan, yeah. Well, so we'll see how the 2 new strike decks, compete against the 3.
No, so easy.
Decks,
There's
the
2. We got 2 weeks of set 13, and then we got Lyrical, right?
Yeah.
So we're getting 4 weeks of Lyrical, and then after that will be Stride deck set until all the way in probably April. No, February, something like that. So we kind of went through the formats really, really quickly. I feel like.
Yeah, it's just pretty much after the strike decks is gonna be, just people in Japan figuring it out all the way till Worlds.
Yeah.
Wow, lots of time.
And then card Sodium Cyanide in Boucher Expo Asia in Thailand, 3rd place. All right. I think so. One thing that I noticed, the main has been dropping on price a lot. Before it was 3-4k. Now it's
But I think it's just
2K.
people notice it's kind of not crucial in the list. You can sort of skip on it. It's all right.
Yeah, pretty much. They realize they're only, a lot of people are only running 1 if they're running it at all. And then we've got Suba here, Sanctuary Gaming Casual Weekend 20.
Playing around with my friend's PS5 because the deck costs like a PS5.
I get it. I thought I was just playing around with PS5.
No. That costs like a PS5.
So yeah, this is pretty much. A lot of people. They're running the 1 still. They're running the 1 dragon. So. And then we have Chronojet as well. So just a couple of Chronojets left, and running the new grade 3.
Yep, and also back to the unbanned list, and we have
It's from Yim Yim. Thank you, Next Age, for becoming my flip fodder.
Yep, exactly right.
With X2, I guess.
X2.
So
First time BCS.
First time BCS. So
Pretty
so it
solid.
is. And then we have some Ominagruzios, right? So Pothead Panda. Almost didn't make it with my cards in the mall. In the mail. All right, first place new deck at Darkwater Games. So nice, just in time. And then Kruati, right, at the KGS Balikpapan tourney. And then the winner was Yami Yusuf with Agro Omina. Is there a difference here?
I think the deck list is still kind of same these days.
Oh no, it's running this grade 2, so it's running the kind of an order build, I think. And then lastly was a sad Giratina with hella late with this post, but went undefeated with Ominagruzio at weekly shop tournament at Gameology. Right.
What's this list?
So
Queen sweep
4. So first 1, 2, 3, 4
rounds.
Oh no, that's a round. Okay. I'm like, wow. Okay. So yeah, pretty good. 2 clean sweep builds. Not bad. I see people run a clean sweep still. It's just a good solid card, right? You commit it early. You can use it as removal later, and that's that. So all right,
Well,
good stuff.
early days for Omina in English. We'll see.
Well, we can't even use it at tournament. So we'll see how it does this week, right?
We still have one more BCS in a few weeks time. So
In Melbourne.
Yeah.
We have a Melbourne as well. So cool. Okay, got a few Bastions as well. Keen to see this come out in English. How many people actually pick it up at a BCS,
I mean, it's still very strong even without the L, right? Just have to build it a bit differently.
I feel it's not broken enough, it's fun to play around with, and then you go, haha, I died.
The thing is, you're pairing this against Willista and Gandeeva at full power, plus still
Orfist now at full power.
Yep. And there's still Greedon,
Greedon at full
Pretty
power.
strong. There's a lot of like very aggro decks, and if you're one of those decks like Bastion that's infamous for having just weak hand, might not be.
I mean,
enough.
if you know your meta is full of Gandeeva or something like that, then I think it's pretty good, right? You still have a good chance. But again, it's still that thing. The games get pretty deterministic, as in more people know how to play against Bastion now, and more people have the tools to play against Bastion. So if you get pushed early, and you have no ways to counter back,
Yep.
it kind of feels really bad.
Like you can just like double Alden and like I just only have like extra hand.
But you can't even double Alden as effectively now
Yeah.
because you don't have
The
owls.
exactly,
Out in
so-
English. So
You're just like another aggro deck.
yeah, pretty much.
These ones are the list from Japan, and pretty much you just see like the owls and
Li Feng To, first time Rowell 20, came third place.
Third place.
Right? So
Okay.
in set 13, again, set 13, people say like, why is the owl coming out in set 13? Well, in set 13, this deck is still doing okay. Right? It's not like
but it's just doing okay, not like great.
So-
No, I think you gotta play Bastion, you wanna dominate. So it doesn't feel like it's good enough. But
Wow.
you gotta play it,
Connor Nixon got undefeated at Pop Culture tonight with Bastion Accord. And it was
Lagrail?
Lagrail, yeah.
It's okay. Like Lagrail's not a bad card.
You can actually search it out with the 4-bit-all. So,
One off.
it can be like a tech.
Yeah.
Right? When you draw your 4-bit-all, you can keep it around as the tech.
Where desperation hits, you just like you gotta go all in.
Yeah, but that's what, like when you go like you can search like Prime for next turn and then the Lagrail in a way. So
Get toolbox, you're great too. Get great reason. It's like actually pretty cool.
yeah, like your Lagrail can eat up your CB as well. And then you go into the Bastion Prime afterwards. So like it's how do you say it? Like you don't have any CB left, so your Bastion Prime is like free, right? Yeah. So the next we have is Narkin. Managed to get second this weekend with Hex at Richmond. So just running Hex at all this second place at Stand Tournament. BCS level. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, still doing some work. I mean, if you flip yellows enough with this deck, you win. It's just that easy.
Yep. Look, just go first a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Everybody doing it at the nulls, right?
All right, and PBD still got one from Japan. Not much has changed on this list. I wonder if it like it's gonna get anything that you can use from Luard.
Yep.
Might be a bit tough.
Pretty much. And then after we got Pretz undefeated with Thegrea at Firefly Toys and Games. Ironically, second week we've had a Thegrea win, but with a different pilot.
What?
Okay.
Thegrea's winning week after week. That's crazy.
Every week at Thegrea.
How do you do it?
And then saw JH the Iron at the Carindo Mat tournament. Came fourth place.
Base with Thegrea.
Yeah, top 4 lost because of a brick. Truly the weakest D Thegrea user. I mean, unlucky. They got the mat. Yeah, Saber mat.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
We checked. I think we've seen the
I think maybe
multiple times.
Well, they know what Thegrea is all about. That's for sure. And then
Now
some
Youthberk.
some full cope Youthbergs.
Full cope.
Full cope Youthbergs. What do you think of the blue OT? Is that correct? Blue OT better than red OT?
I think blue OT is correct.
Yeah, if you think about it, red OT
like-
swings twice. Blue OT just does 2 damage. Already.
Yeah, it's that easy.
So unless you get like crit red OT, but technically you get more drive checks with this, right? So technically red OT is not exactly bad.
Yeah, but like also like deck's kind of piece reliant, right? So getting
Maybe.
like, ensuring that smooth next turn is like super good for Youthberk.
Yeah,
That's
I
what it
think
feels like.
49 cards of this deck is already figured out. There's not really anything you'd change those 49s unless you're trying to be frisky.
Yep. But 2-2-1, I think that's the safe pick.
2-2-1 I think is the correct
some
pick.
stuff.
Yeah. Some people think like maybe cut some Skyfall on, some Persona Rides. You want space, but
Well, at least from like these like casual tournaments, we haven't seen like the maximum cope that we've seen in the bigger tournaments because starting to see the trial deck Youthberk coming back into play.
no, that's diversity cut level.
Yeah.
Play that game, just sneak into top cut, man.
Wow, bro.
I only play Vanguard, right? This is the TT Zone shop tournament. Came second.
Bruh.
Is this the
1-1-1 list?
This is the full curve.
Yeah,
right?
this is full curve.
This is actual full curve.
Yep.
Full curve.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
4% ride.
Yep.
What did he put in now?
The 2 like 18k great ones.
Really?
It's full cope. It's okay.
Really?
You never go full cope, but I mean.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's going a bit against the grain, a bit too much, right? Infinity Cry, full yen trading Vanguard standard. Another once in a Blue Moon tournament, got lucky, so I say, yeah, undefeated, running. Why do they run 2-1-2? Right.
I still don't know why it's this more than Gust.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, here is my theory. Right, is that the only time you're not gonna ride a full birth, the full blast, right, is the first ride, right?
Yep.
And Gust is pretty useless on the first ride,
right?
While Zest and Tempest have some use.
So it's like you want to play 3 you want to play 3-1-1, but you're like, oh, that ratio is bad, so getting to change it to 2-1-2. Basically.
Yeah, well, at least you have like, so if you're 3-1-1, the ratio is bad, right?
Yes.
So at least if 2-2-1, it's like not the worst, and you're running 2 of the ones that will have a better effect going on your first ride. Yes. So that is maybe the theory behind that. Just putting it out there. I think the OT choice is wrong. It's running wrong. Yeah. It's only correct if you have like the very high rarity version. And then I only play Vanguard again, right? So this is another tournament. Run it seems. Again, still got the full cope build, the full greed build.
Actually winning this one, all the way.
Yeah, all the way, right? So
good stuff.
I'm waiting for the one where it's like I lost because one of them went to damage. And yeah, this one's the 2-1-1. 2-1-1 Japanese list.
I think this one's like kind of like if you want the slot. Yeah.
It's desperate for the slot. And then we got Cardfight Vanguard Semarang.
What?
So locals. And then our winner is Jason with Youthberk. Very strong deck with addition of Full Blast and its support. So I think we got Mushi King second
list. Okay, Jason's list.
Jason,
cool.
Right? Is this the? Oh no, I thought he went full code for a second. It was like 1-1-1. Yeah.
Good stuff.
And then after that,
Mushi King, which
we're actually getting English.
Dude, I still can't believe it, man. We're actually getting Mushi King in English. So yeah, guys, you better learn up the deck. Well, at least it's coming like kind of late in the meta.
It's Worlds, dude. Set 13.
Yeah.
Worlds meta.
Yeah.
This could be it, guys.
No way, nah.
This could be it.
You're gonna have this competing against like BT13.
I mean, it kind of is already competing against BT13, so you might as well.
Okay, right? All right. We'll have a closer observation of the Mushi King developments in the English side.
Yeah,
but yeah, you gotta test it out now. And all of you who's like qualified for Worlds, one extra deck.
BCS standard Malaysia from Raz. My dice game was strong, so I went only 5-3 with Ezel. So
that's pretty good.
Well, I guess your dice game wasn't strong enough then.
That's right? No, but that's over 50%. That's like that is.
Strong. But a BCS requires you to win more.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
Exactly. But yeah.
Got a Gramgrace here from Sean Coe. Placed 9th in D for Swiss in BCS Richmond with Gramgrace. 9th. Bubbled. Lost the last 2. It was the last 2 against Wallista and Tamayura.
That is rough.
Lost to Wallista and Tamayura by 5k shield. So when any of them would have made it top cut, but unfortunately, no.
Yeah,
right, it's a bad time.
That short. But you know what? Grangrace, BCS. That's a brave pick.
Yeah. Better luck next time.
Yes. Very close as well. So
very close.
Hopefully more BCSs.
Magnolias. Japanese Magnolia here.
This one's just pure
grade 4 Magnolia.
What is that card? That's like
I think it's one of the
support rear guards.
Yeah, you can't really see it. It's a bit hard to see. I think it's the new one.
This is pure grade 4 and no write up.
No write up. I see.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Weird. Playing turn 3.
Is there 2 zeros there? 0, 0, 1, 2.
Yeah, there's not a level 0. Maybe just a token card or something.
Maybe. It's a bit weird one. Next is Squash Keys. P's got the Rats. Best of 3 locals. First place with Magnolia. And then, it's just your good old, not Lianorn. Magnolia Mask deck.
Yep.
All right.
Aggro deck.
Got some Zorgas. So this is Japanese Zorga. Very small for some reason.
Zorga for ants.
Zorga for ants. That's right. Another one here. This is Zorga for 360p, I think. Right. And then finally, Outer Orange with a good-looking Zorga picture. So X1 of the Zorga, my Orfist stuff didn't come in. That's okay. Another week with Zorga. Right. Still a good deck. It's fine deck. All the way up to like set 13, I think we're still going to
Zorga's like super good.
Consistent mask.
And gets PG spec.
Yeah, and then we got the number 0 K Hater, went to Gotham City Games today, got first with Zorga. I may not like D as a format at the moment, but this deck never disappoints in terms of pilot enjoyment. Yeah, so cool. This is apparently the first locals they've played in a month. Where they drop or throw games after round 1 for promos.
Well,
in a way, game changing, right? So very cool. Crying Sky also wanted to post this. My boy somehow did God's work. Top 16 at BCS Netherlands D format.
5-2 as well.
Yeah, went 5-2 and with top 8 by a little bit of resistance. So
yeah, Rorowa. I mean, we also like see Rorowa like popping here and there, and it's like it's a very scary deck if you don't know what it does. Like, you know, really big numbers swinging at you pretty early on.
I think this is just a more normal Rorowa build.
Yeah,
I don't see the order.
Token rush one.
The token rush order kind of method. So I guess the normal Rorowa. All right, nice. And then we have some Lianorn. So again, Lianorn, one of the big 3 coming out of set 13. But set 13 lasts like 5 minutes. It's kind of weird because there's like 2 builds right now. One is just pure Lianorn, and the other one is the Lianorn Mask version, which goes into Unison Dress. I heard different things, like one's better or the other one's better. So I don't know. Like, here's one of them.
Like the mask
variant.
Yep.
All right. So I don't know. What do you think is the better one in the comments? Right. I think in the beginning people were testing out like both. Then sometimes the normal one became more prominent. Then the mask variant came back, which is crazy.
So this one's Zern Zephyr.
Local man flipped OTs with Black Parade and won locals. Played in locals yesterday, meaning to play Bastion, but I came late, so I didn't have time to put it together. Bad luck. Bad luck. But one, so okay.
I think I think the mask build is a miracle. I think it justifies it depending on like what you have on your locals. Yeah, I haven't really tested it out, to be honest. I think the build.
Well, this isn't even the mask build or not. This is JP, right?
Yeah,
it's not JP.
Wait, this is just pure.
It's English, dude.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
All right, should I cut that out? Do you want me to cut it out?
No, man, leave it in.
Okay.
And then we have
Otai Sanctuary Gaming Weekly 3-0 Vivace masks. Jiva second, Ominagruzio second, and here. So I guess they all had the same ranking. But Vivace, is this just normal Vivace mask?
Yeah, well,
dude, these character triggers are expensive, man.
I mean, this whole deck is expensive.
Like, you're
right.
High
rarity like Lianorn, it will be expensive.
Yeah, Vivace masks. So here we go. You can see kind of the mask lineup there with the Dragon Tree Wretches. This is the PR. I think it's so expensive. Yeah, PRs double. I think it's double PR.
But see, again, like this deck competes with, especially in Japan where you play like a lot of trigger. Like it competes directly with Drajeweled.
Yeah, the Drajeweled slot.
Or some people just play like you play Drajeweled and you play this as your second.
But then you miss out on full blast, right?
Well, you can play all 3, but that means you have to win everything because diversity cut's not gonna do you good.
Well, you have to. Yeah, ideally, you pick 2 out of 3, and then maybe you pick a Mygo, but then people also pick Mygo.
Everyone now picks Mygo, so yeah, diversity cut. It's a major dilemma.
Yep, pretty much. And then lastly, we've got Death Soul here. This is Japanese.
Just pure
build, pure build, pretty much. So, congrats.
Plays a bit of order. Yeah, you can fit it in, I guess.
After that, we have Lauren / Coriati. Went undefeated in game first at JoJo's Hobby House this weekend with Granfia. So I haven't seen Granfia in a while now.
Yeah.
Furry deck, best deck, let's go. Turns out making 2 30k columns with Flowering Buds turn 1 and 2 going second is hard to get. Okay, so here's the thing though, right? We've seen Lianorn and basically every Stoic K deck do kind of the same
pretty
thing.
much.
So is this really a Granfia deck when your game plan is to just make Flowering Bud 30k columns?
Yeah, feels like it's just like you have the mushroom and you have the Grey Zero order.
I think those are the MVPs more than
MVPs. Yeah. Then the Grey 3 sucker just an extra add-on.
Yes. So I mean, still it's Granfia. If this was diversity card,
actually, cool.
All right, nice. And then we have the Claudine. My friend and I got first and third playing identical decks at a case tournament today, so we decided to split in top 4 with the other 2 players.
This is by Vega.
Yep, you can see these nice high rarity Claudines and the big thumbs up right there.
High rarity.
Is it? It's Holocom Holo?
Yeah, promo and promo holo.
Okay. Yeah. And then here's
the
pretty
deck.
much the deck. Is this a mushroom? Is it a mushroom?
Where's
Got a
the
mushroom here?
Where's the plastic?
Oh, yeah,
there we go.
So-
Yeah, done. Good list. Confirmed.
Stoicadex in a nutshell right now.
Yes.
Right.
this is it, guys.
Go fast and go hard.
Yeah.
Right. So
Token rush.
it doesn't matter if you win, as long as you win. Right. So good stuff. Seraphs. So a couple of Seraphs. This one is a Japanese Seraph deck as well. So
We got the robot now in English, but still missing the horse girl, which is not
this guy's not running.
running. What the?
So maybe you can run it. You can run this kind of deck.
Yeah,
But I think everyone that we're gonna see today can run something similar. So we've got Dad.
English.
Got Dad here from 5th place at Retribution Games, and made it to top 8, but lost against Ballista. So it's just but you can see he's got the new robot, right? The new robot. So very cool. Then here we got Darren Coe at Game Academia Vanguard JP tournament, and this is just this is a JP version. So this is the full. This is the full version.
You actually have hand with this list.
And this is coming out of set 13 or something, right? So eventually you can build this.
So in a way, like the Bastion and this will be like full power. On set 13.
Soon.
Lots of competition on set 13 release.
Yep. And then here we have Enigma. So it came in BCS Sydney, came 34th. Went second all day except against Ava. It's a bit unfortunate, right? Ava's a rough matchup. Went 4-3, first ever big tournament. And I'm really happy with how I played despite an unfavorable outcome in round 5 on stream. So this deck was actually a lot of people are asking for it, surprisingly.
Oh, really?
Because it was like one of the few prison decks, but just the way she played the deck was, I guess, interesting because it's a more stally play style, right? And I don't know, like I think you're supposed to play it more stally, but I think because that's like kind of the only way you can play it nowadays.
And especially, I guess with the robot promo, that's one way to do it. You just like wait until your opponent has no more plays. Then slapping their face hard.
I think one of the key things about like Seraph is that at certain points you store them out of resources, so you get something like this. So this is apparently she got 25 in prison, because if they can't call things out of prison, they stay in prison.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So
the prison gets deeper and deeper.
Yes. So I think one of the mistakes that I guess a lot of people play is they don't know how to starve a prison of resources. So you put things in prison and they all come out of prison and then you're stuck there with no resources and then nothing in prison. You're just not hitting anything, right?
It's the Starvation game. Yeah.
Like even when you give them a few resources, then they can't really fight back as well. Like, what are they going to spend on? Freeing things from prison or like using their own effects, right? If they have the option to do all of the above, then they will. But if they have to pick, it might be harder for them to do it, right? So overall, good stuff. If they want to see the deck, right? They see here. I know some people are actually asking for it, so there we go.
Okay.
Congrats. And then in here, after that, we have Orfists, right? So a few Japanese Orfists, but this is something that people want to really pay attention to.
And you can fully build this in English. Oh,
yes,
great.
Yes, this is pretty much, I think a lot of people are just going to flip to this.
I think we'll see a lot of this in Vietnam.
Probably. Well, going forward, I think we're going to see a lot of this simply because it's a very straightforward deck. If it's similar to Bastion in that, like, I guess you can pop off pretty quickly.
Yes.
And make big columns. And it's pretty easy to play. It's not the hardest to play at all, right?
Then, like, it's also like one of those, like, one of the best things with the Shadow Army token is like they're 15k. Like, you can't just like counter rush it by putting another grade 2 in the front row.
The only effective way will be to like play something like the Gandeeva to like retire them, but they come out for free.
Yes,
and your opponent, like you face against a Bastion deck, and you feel bad, and like we said, right, people will be running Bastion, I think, so it's kind of like an interesting kind of meta that we're in. But of course, like I think if you're a Gandeeva player, you still also play a lot of Gandeeva. Are you gonna change? You could change to this because this can kind of pop off really quickly as well.
People who already pick Gandeeva will just stick with it.
Yeah,
it's like the only thing they can
play. Wait. Here's the bad thing though. Is like, so if you run this deck, you make a field full of ones, and Gandeeva has to flip ones, which they actually don't run that much about.
Wow,
right?
You're right. So it's like Bastion is a grade 3 version of this, and this is a grade 1 version of...
Yeah, but like it's actually serious. Like, what grade 1s does Gandeeva run? They run... PGs? They're starting to cut down on Bosons, right? When you look at the JP
they
build.
don't have that many grade 1s.
Yeah, they really don't. So they're just going to sit there and not retire any of your stuff. So much for Best Harvest, right? We got Vanguard Open League. So this is Jason, the winner, coming in
from Humala Hobby Shop.
Well, yeah, and this is the this is Orfist, as you can see. And then do we have more?
Second place.
Second place.
It's also Orfist. Wow.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Wang Zi with the Orfist. And then third place was Sheriff with not Orfist. This is Hexa Orb.
Hexa, okay.
And then lastly we have Gary with Gandeeva. Yeah. We've all been saying the meme build. So Gandeeva.
That's the real name.
Yeah, Gandeeva. All right. So look at these guys having fun.
Wow.
Look at that.
What a sick shot. Thanks, guys.
Very cool. Right. So that's the winners all together, I think. All the tops. There we go.
Whoa, that's a big slice.
Everyone likes the pie charts. But look at these Orfists, right? Everyone on that Orfist train.
Okay.
And then here we got Chalaris. Good games, only standard. First place was Nicholas Milne with the Orfist masks, right? And then second was Brendan Atkinson with Zorga mask. And third place was Raiden with Orfist mask. And then lastly, we got Minerva with the Minerva mask. All right, so there we go. Lots of mask best. What can I say?
You do you.
You do you? Me to me? Okay, all right. It's fine. When will we be done, by the way? Choo Charles.
No Pacifica. Oh, man.
Shit. No one likes it.
Just for fuckers.
Yeah. It picks up your mumbling, by the way. So.
Oi. We can hear you talking. It picks up you talking. And we can still hear you.
Oh, this is you. This guy. This. Okay. All right, Kelvin. This is a familiar deck, right?
Yep. With a familiar playmat.
Well, this is a Weiss. This is the Weiss playmat, is it? Imagine topping in Weiss.
Imagine being a Vanguard main.
I mean, that's my problem. I'm a Vanguard main, but I only top in Weiss as well.
Yep.
That's pretty sad. I think I've only been to Worlds for Weiss short twice.
Yeah. I think we also have like a few similar stories. I think Ken, our resident.
Ken finally topped in. But did he go to Worlds for? I don't think he did.
No.
So he finally topped in Weiss, but he never made it to Worlds on Weiss.
Exactly.
But he also topped in Vanguard, and I think like if that year he came top 3 in Vanguard. Before,
it was top 3.
Yeah, but he didn't make it to Worlds because they didn't start the top 3 stuff. So yeah, so a few of us don't make it to Worlds for the game we won, but at least you've done it multiple times. You've been to Worlds for V Premium. Your favorite format, is it? Yeah.
Well, I've learned to love it.
Yes. You've learned to love. That's a weird way of saying.
Yep.
So yeah, well, you went pretty good with this run until you died.
I was not supposed to play this deck at all.
What were you supposed to play?
V format.
Oh, this was like V.
Yep. Look, dude, I changed the sleeves for the V deck. Make sure everything's tidy. Put my buy card in. The axle markers like all clean and shiny. And then it's like, you know what? V starts a bit earlier, so let's join with this old deck that I have. So I took out this deck, pulled out like 2 new Evas from the binder, swapped the Bubble Mines for it, and then started playing.
What were your last 2 games that you lost?
Round 6 was on the stream. You can check on the stream video, which honestly I didn't look at the time, and it was like we get into those like crazy situations where like 4 cards, and it was like, hey, I can win this in 3 turns if I just attack with my rear guards, and then I'm not realizing the time was called and we only had 2 turns each, so it became a double loss.
Yep.
Unfortunately. And I lost in round 7 against Martin, who's 6 damage healed. So.
Oh, what was he running? Willista?
Hey, Willista. Both decks were Willista. So it was rough, but was all things considered, pretty lucky run.
And then you died in Premium.
Yeah, well, this one's 10th place, Bubble. And Premium I just died 2 rounds from like, it just absolutely got rolled. So, weak player, man. I have not played Premium in big tournaments for a while.
Wow. Because you couldn't practice, just saying.
like in Melbourne, I just got over-triggered 2 rounds, and then I didn't play Premium in Springfest because we were playing Wise.
True, yes.
And then in BCS, I just got rolled again, and the second one's also over-trigger from 1 damage, and I died.
Ouch.
It was over-trigger, crit, on one rear guard, attack 3 damage, Cran Tiger restand 3 damage, Cran Tiger restand 3 damage. So yeah, I just took 9 on grade 2.
Okay.
Sad. But that's life, you know. That's life. You never give up,
Yeah,
and you just play the next game, and the next thing you know, you get a top 8 Wise playmat.
Yep. I mean, the Wise playmat's pretty good.
I don't watch that anime. Does anyone want to trade the playmat? I'm just joking. But yeah, anyways, Eva, surprisingly not too bad. It is slow. I have to say it is slow. You have to get really lucky with your triggers.
Just don't play Ballista. I think that's the takeaway. Don't play against Ballista.
Dude, I'll win against all those Ballista decks, man.
Wait, how many Ballistas did you fight against?
3?
Oh, 3. But you didn't win against all of them.
I did.
Alright.
Technically. Okay, anyways.
Yori went undefeated at Sandwich Lounge Friday night 20. Went 4-0. Poison Paris Ava is such a blessing that this deck no longer struggles with when CB. Did you run it? Wait, did you run it?
Yeah. That's
two of
it
them.
replaced Bubble Mine. Same thing. See? Bubble Mine counter charge. This one ignores counter blast.
Okay, alright. But that builds Soul, right?
Which one?
The Bubble Mine.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. This one's like
It doesn't, right?
Come on,
Does
man. I, that deck box was the same one that I took to Springfest. With the sleeves and everything. Bubble Mine.
Okay. And then Mervin, since I'm unlikely to play Ava competitively ever again, here's the deck I use for BCS.
Don't give up.
I love this deck, but she is way too slow for this meta. Thank you for the memories. All right.
Sad cry.
Time.
That's how I feel about the deck as well, to be honest.
Okay. We got Morse code. Red Nepa.
Okay.
This is Vanguard WGP. SS4. What is SS4?
I'm not sure.
This was at the Boucher Expo. So came top 16 with Avantgarda. And then Avantgarda. Right.
Avantgarda?
Is it with Richter? Yeah, it's got Richter.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
So 4 of it. 4 Richters. And
why not?
we haven't really seen Avantgarda pop off that much in JP format. Everyone's been focused on the big
I think you
3.
see it every now and then, and it's also kind of popular because big robot, lots of people like it. It's pretty cool.
To be fair, I want to see this come out in English and see how it performs. But I feel like in English, we would have gotten everything as well by then.
Yes.
And I feel like English, they like these decks.
They're like these Vanguard centric, big crit finishing decks.
Big robots, basically. I think is the key thing. Right, so
big robots.
pretty interesting. We got some.
Whoa!
Oh, we're into lyrical territory now.
Just that easy. No Messiahs.
Yeah.
Actually, we had a Messiah.
We had a Messiah.
Okay. All right. But Kyrie. I thought it was just a fluke last week, but maybe we'll see Greyford Kyrie hanging around for a bit more.
Yeah, there's only a couple, I think.
Yep. I mean, deck has some decent cards in it.
I think the suffering part is this is modern. Top 8 BCS Sydney will list the list. Special thanks to Kelvin for coaching and Mark for the deck list. Did you coach him?
No, I didn't coach him how to 6 damage heal, but I think he did that himself.
Especially when Kelvin told me, just play V if you don't want to play Ballista.
Bro, commas.
My plan was to dodge all WCC, but instead I got paired with all of them.
Wow.
Did you? You got paired with everyone. You got paired against you, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Huh. Okay, but you didn't play V, right? You played this. So, wait, did he buy Gen Mid 10 Ayame? Man, interesting. Interesting. All right, good job, Martin.
Good job, Martin.
Wait, he actually top 8'd. I just realized that.
Yeah, he bit me.
Okay. I was like, I read that, but it didn't register in my brain, you know?
Thanks, bro.
No, like this part. The part where it beat you, it's like, whatever.
You just have to rub it in. Yep.
Top 8, okay.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
You can trade him the mat. I got Herminia.
All right. On to the new lyrical territory.
So remember when people said Herminia was looking really good, but they showed everything else, and Herminia became normal again.
So here's the crazy part. In LBT4, you have 7 new lyrical decks, right?
Yep.
2 from the set 2 and then 5 from the set 4.
Yeah.
How many of them do you think will survive staying in that good deck tier?
I don't know, man. Luad's coming up pretty soon.
True.
I got Kuroneko here came posting for TG Zone. So
winners Oka.
Yeah, Oka came first with Herminia, and then second was Ames with
Youthberk.
Youthberk.
Wow, so you got beaten by Herminia. Wow.
Hyper greed Youthberk.
So guys, don't spend your money on Youthberk. Just Buy Herminia,
Herminia,
yeah,
right.
better deck, confirm.
And then Chronojet here. So this was the top 4. Is it like a 2v2?
Yep.
So this was what? Herminia?
Yes.
Yeah, all these.
It's pure.
What happened to Fortia? 40. Oh, here's
Here's
Fortia.
Fortia.
Okay. The Japanese Fortia list here. Yeah.
Is Rearguard centric better than Vanguard centric deck?
I don't know. Vayne topped using Dress Up Herminia first time at Hobby Outpost. So far there's like one Fortia, there's like X Herminia.
Herminia is like a 5 Herminia, 6 Herminia Song.
Yeah, we saw this before. Songs from TT Zone. And then another Fortia list. Right,
Okay.
so we're racking up the second Fortia.
662 or something.
What
like
are the
that.
new? Do you know what the new 40 did? I remember the old one's like a restand, and that's kind of it.
I'm pretty sure it's just a restand and gets like extra drive or something.
Make friends, right? Something like that. So
Make friends, but it's make friends, but you just restand yourself. How selfish!
I feel like these are all. You make a good point. Are these the same?
It's like the same player going around town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if at least the mat's different for this one. So we're getting a few more 40s coming up. So and then last we got Chronojet here. Actually playing 40 this time. Tied second, but early cut because one undefeated. So with credits again.
40 bonk.
Yep, 40. So
Okay, look at this.
at least there's been a bit of a mix.
All right, Chronojet, you better tell us which one's the better out of the two.
We got a Hazelite. Is this
Medial.
a Medial?
Wow,
Which one's a Hazelite?
Hazelite's the rabbit one.
Oh, yeah, they're all the same. They don't get played at all, right? So how can look at this? What do when you look at this? What do these all have in common? We've got a got a Medial, a Minerva, a Mia, and I don't know what this is.
I was gonna say all of them started with the letter M, but this one's like a cookie. Like, I don't know.
Are they drawn by the same person? Or this one's definitely
no way. I don't know.
Okay, maybe
okay.
there isn't a relation.
He just likes just likes cards.
Kawaii wa Seigi. So I guess they're all kawaii.
Okay, bro.
Is Minerva kawaii?
Okay, bro. Kawaii can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, alright, crazy.
Yep, that's
and
only
then-
on this one from set 3. Now.
Now into the Shamo. Is it actually? Do you know how to say it?
Shamo.
Is it Shamo?
I don't know.
Shamout?
I mean, like, it hasn't been fully there's no official translation yet, has there?
I think there is,
There
right?
is it the same?
Isn't it the katakana? So this is from BCS. This is TT's weekly casual tourney from Yor.
Yep.
Right. So
Yeah,
Shamo. Shamo.
And this is probably like the strongest deck from LBT4.
So we got Chronojet here, but he's got a screenshot. Is this Sharu
Moto. Well, you're just gonna read it. That's like
Is it Shamod?
Hiragana.
The Shamod? We call it like that, right?
Sharmoto.
Shamodo.
Shamoto.
Shamodo shared
Oh my
second, right? Went 4-1, so nice. This one,
Another one from Japan. This deck is like really popular and also very strong, and also won like a few big tournaments already in Japan.
yeah, it's doing pretty well, right? It's
And
just
all you need is just slap Mauritius and Persona Red. Boom! Deck's
hit
good
33.
to go. Yeah.
Everyone becomes 33.
Wow. You're
Pretty
33.
straightforward, right? Yeah.
Like, can you count to 33?
Kind of, and it's not exactly. You just
Yeah,
need
it's like
two cards
Plus
usually to
5k, plus
together.
5k, plus 10k, done. Or it's like plus 10, done.
Yep.
You're really desperate, plus 5, 5, 5, 5, done. Alright. But yeah.
Still more, right? I think this is the most popular deck coming out of set 7.
And if you want to say like, decks in D builds themselves, this one's even more so, because guess what? If it doesn't give Vanguard power, don't play
Yeah,
it.
forget about it, right?
Yep, that's a breakdown. And yeah. Whoa.
Oh.
Go back. Is that a new crit? Heal trigger?
What?
The sake
Oh,
heal
the
trigger.
sake. Yeah, no, because when you drink
Ah.
sake, it heals you.
What about crit sake?
It hurts you when you drink too much of it, right?
But yeah. Yep. Risk use. OP
Yep.
card. It's that easy.
I actually think this is pretty straightforward to build, right? Like
Obviously.
it's literally like it's actually just 4 of everything.
Yep. There's not that many cards that give you Vanguard power. And yeah, out of all of them, some of them are a bit more efficient than the others.
Yeah, literally 4 of everything. Just saying.
And,
Yeah, and, like the last one's like a Regalis piece. We've seen a mix of Regalis pieces as well.
like one thing people like don't get it's like hitting 33 to a 13. If the opponent doesn't get defensive, it's always a 25. That's always 2-card guard. It's actually insane.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
dirty.
having like 4 attacks of like 2-card guard is ridiculous. So if they don't get defensive, they're dunzos.
Yep.
Or like if they're on 5 damage, they're also dunzos.
Dude, there's like so many of this deck.
Yeah, it's like
Do we
what?
finally get to
There
that?
it is. Yep. Now this is the best deck. It's
It's actually the
absolutely
the jankiest deck out of
dude.
the whole
Deck's
set.
amazing.
Is it so?
It's so fun to play.
When I see something running like 16 orders or something like that, I
Yes.
feel like
You
it's not going to be that good. They don't really run 16 though. I guess they're like
12.
12. Is 12? 16 the limit, right? Yeah, 12.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like look at all these non-guards right there.
Dude, click on the grade 2.
Wait, this one.
Yeah, how can you not play that?
Why?
Never mind. Move on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay. Let's move on. Right.
Yeah. Oh, I can't move on. Still this thing.
So well, this is 14. 14 of these orders.
This is like is this the lyrical Gravidia? You play rocks.
I guess now you put it this way, right?
Okay. That's the end of it.
We got Shiana here as well. This one I think
Shiana is interesting indeed because we haven't really had much like control decks aside from Prison. Is that the only one? Kind of. Yeah.
So I guess the thing people were talking about this, right, is imagine you play this against Shiranui and they dominate your stuff. So just bind your own stuff.
Oh no! Shiranui. Yeah, Shiranui is like that's a one heavy matchup card, eh?
It's interesting, I guess,
Yeah.
how they're gonna do it. But yeah, this is probably the most unique deck. Well, not this one. Well, that was like only one. We have one Shana?
Yep, only one Shiana. It's not easy to play, but
Yeah. Shana's an interesting deck out of every ride line.
interesting doesn't make deck strong indeed.
But people, okay, so this deck Prism, right? People were complaining that it didn't feel strong enough. Right? Because like they're like,
Hey, they didn't say that, but the V Prism.
well, I mean, I think they complained about V when that set got released. They complained, well, this is
What was it?
Shana.
Highlander. Okay.
This is Shana back again, so this is not Prism.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think one thing they complain about, this is from Saw JH the Iron,
Huh.
Printer Weekly 20. Paper
Winners.
Bag Girl is fun. Grats to Calvin, and I'm proud of BFF Ace for topping. So,
Nice.
yeah, good stuff. And then we got to get back to Prism again, right? So I think back then people complained that the whole Melody set, the last Bermuda set wasn't that good anyway, right? Until Prism happened.
Yeah. Still a lot of people playing Prison, and still a decent amount of them like topping.
I mean, it's the most nostalgic for every normie Bermuda player.
Dude, like if you think like Prism is not nostalgic, you're old, man.
No, but like, so Prism is like the Bermuda deck that all normies can enjoy, right?
Wow.
So if, like, normally when you think of Bermuda Triangle, like idols and stuff, it's kind of weird, right? I don't know.
But Prism is idols.
I know, but like, it's like a different kind of idol, right?
How are they different?
So back then, you looked at okay, you had the choice of Riviera
Yep.
and Pacifica,
Yep.
right? And you're like, I don't know, those aren't for me. They.
What's wrong with Riviere?
So Riviera is like an on hit suck. That's just the reality of it, right? And then Pacifica is like, it was like a Mega Blast card if I remember correctly. So obviously
Pacifica was not a deck.
it was just pretty average.
It was not
But
a
then
deck.
Prism came out and you're like, wow, it makes multi attacks. That's crit, right? That's what normies like.
Meta. Normies like meta.
Maybe. But yeah, so if you were like, let's say you're just like a normal player, right? So you know how there's like nerds, right? They're in front of computers. And
Yep,
it's just
guys,
like normal people.
Guys, nerds are not normal.
Yeah. There's normal people who are like not in front of computers, right? Prism is like the deck that will attract those people who aren't in front of computers. It's like casual soccer players, right? If you enjoyed sport, right, and you looked through a window and you saw Prism, you'd probably pick up Vanguard. But if you saw Riviera, I don't know. I think Riviera's eyes looked funny as well. Remember the OG Riviera? It's like, I think the eyes were looking like in two different directions and they were very wide. Do you remember that? No. Well, now you do. Right. But Prism was just like very good. It's Waddle Arc, right?
Yeah.
So there we go. That's basically my entire explanation summed up in 2 words.
We shall see if we have more normies pick up Prism in English later on.
Yeah, let's be real. I think Different
Otherwise-
Fight likes Prism, so he's like the biggest normie out of everyone, right? So
Okay. All right. This one's by Jordan Hang.
Jordan Hang, Prism player, probably a normie.
Probably play sports.
Probably play
Play
sports.
something different for
Just
the week,
saying.
and never expected to go 3-1.
Yeah, okay. Soul charging the OT seems like a norm of the deck.
Wow,
It's a norm,
even
dude.
tweeted norm in the thing. Wow, it's
See,
like
I think I am justified.
why? Because
Well,
he says norm. He's a normie.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's how it is.
Sure. All right.
Uh,
Okay, enough of this crazy lyrical stuff.
Yeah, we need to finish this video.
Mhm.
Let's go for a while. Next we have is the collab decks. So this is my go.
Everyone's.
The list, I guess this is the cheapest list everyone's been talking about.
You want $50 to win?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
my God.
kind of it attracts the normies. They say, "Oh, Bang Dream!
Wow,
Wow,
Bang
that's a
Dream.
cool thing to like." This is
Wow.
the modern day Prism. You know, was
Modern.
Prism that expensive back then? I don't even think it was.
Yeah, I think it was. You need a few like triple rares in the deck, so
It was one, right?
Yeah.
Just Labrador.
No, like the great ones also like triple rare or
Well, no, double rare. Yeah, that's so.
Alright.
Oh yeah, this is pretty much cheap
My
deck
go.
of the format. Migro,
deck.
very strong.
very efficient.
This is not Migro.
Yeah, this is Morphonica.
Um,
Morphonica is okay, not as strong as my go.
okay, so Chris got top 8 in Trail Challenge Cup with Migro.
Hey.
Matchup play was great to play in a single player CS for the first time in a while. Yeah, so here we go. Super normie Chris playing Migro. Also probably likes Prism, right? So just saying, it's all been determined. Sadly lost to Yoke's 26's Bastion in top 8 due to my own greedy plays, and still have a lot left to learn. This meta is really fun. Time to take some other decks for a spin throughout the scene, like Prism. I think you should try Prism. So congrats, Chris.
Congrats, Chris, and
Got
good
into the
luck
top 8.
in the grind.
Yep. Able to play Trail, which has a good top 8ing system
Actually,
compared to
legit tournament.
Mario Party Deluxe.
Mario Party
Think it's
Grand
the-
Prix.
Melbourne, the top deck trading VG special playmat deck used is Migro.
Migro.
Finally broke the 3-2 curse with a playmat 20 win. Nothing special for the deck list, just quite lucky on triggers on the day. Yeah.
But you know, that's what this deck does. And guys, if you want to break your curse, your losing streak, play my go.
That's right.
That easy. What's
And-
what's the thing from last time?
Oh.
I go, you go, my go, our go.
Something like that.
And yeah, more lists from Japan.
More Migro.
Okay, this is Morphonica. Morphonica's okay, but it's a bit more.
You can't really rhyme
Wait.
with Morphonica.
This is my go and Morphonica. What the hell? It's just the right line.
Huh?
Bruh.
What?
That's Morphonica right line.
This is Morphonica.
That's my go. Grade 2 in.
Well, how do you tell? Look, they all have short hair.
You are a big fan.
Well, I'm not a normie, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why there's a.
Different characters, bro.
No, I don't know why like they mixed it. Yeah. So
Just faint, you know. It's like, whoa, look at me. I'm playing more.
Surprise.
Surprise.
you do it
one's-
the other way around as well. I wonder.
This
So
one's
here's
different.
another Morphonica. So from Vanguard Taiwan. Cool. And then after that we have the other collabs. So we have Token Rambu now coming in
English.
Confirmed.
How do we get the old cards? Which old cards do we need?
You need the grade 2. This guy.
Oh my god.
I think
get them?
did we crack them?
don't-
You bought the boxes, right?
I bought one box. Was it one box? I think it's
I
one
know
box.
was it 1 or 2?
I bought a trial deck and a box.
Well, you just need to get more of this.
I don't think we cracked a single copy of him. Sheesh.
Better get cracking.
How do we find cases of Token Rambu that one?
I don't know.
Alright.
I don't
Go
know.
hunting.
Okay.
Have to go hunting, guys.
I think it's the same. Is it the same list?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And then here is you can see this
Very
guy's
similar.
number one.
Very popular.
And the two of, right?
Mote.
Very mote. Right?
Mote Mikazuki.
And then here is just from Vanguard Taiwan as well. Just another one of this is training tool. Isn't not training tools.
No
it's,
training.
It's actually a correct. It's a correct ride line list, right?
For once.
And then finally some Mushi
Mushi
King.
King.
So again, Mushi King coming out in English soon.
Just get the golden Zorga like order. Now you'll actually.
Yeah, you need the mushrooms
mushrooms.
and the order. Those are all very, very important.
Yep.
So, good luck. And they've got Song again, TT Zone Shop Tournament. The only way to stop this deck is really the trigger on damage, but I feel still nice to play. There we go. get a trigger in the damage zone. We go through this.
Yeah, it's just quick.
Yeah. It is shitting itself. James fucking Chong. Actually pretty happy you made it.
Yeah.
Been working at it for a while.
You.
So many chaos this week.
Yeah. Just Europe likes.
America likes it too. Yeah. Yeah, it's already. Yeah, so wait, what? I didn't get it. The debut, the tweet in Francois for Kai et Gil. Is that correct?
Debut for the debut tweet in France in French for Kai and Kelvin.
How do you know that?
I listen to the European languages, bro.
Gay.
Fuck you, what the fuck?
What's that?
Omelette du fromage.
I only know that. Omelette du fromage. Okay, so now we're on to the last stretch. We got the V's.
In the premiums.
We got Big Fumbo. Made top 8 at Malaysia
BCS,
V-Prem.
Yep.
Overall, first 20 back after a long break. Happy with my play. Did you get top 8 due to misplaying?
Oh.
Probably game loss.
Game loss, yeah.
Can't blame my opponent for reporting me after my misplay would have done the same as Spot. Felt in control till then.
Miscounted something probably.
I think it was he retired the
Grade 2?
Ildona. Ildona from the Wild skill.
Yeah, can't do that.
Oh, yeah, bad luck, but unfortunate, right?
Rusty, right? Happens when you get
happens. But it's still a good run. Made top 8 after a while, so congrats. Outer Orange when Vite at locals undefeated with Duke.
What? Duke.
Right? Duke.
And Dupe.
Duke and Dupe.
Okay, interesting deck. It's always still around.
Duke and Dupe. John Yo Lee at a journey. At a journey?
At a journey, okay. This is also from the BCS Malaysia. Top 8.
Top 8 as well with the. Is it the Duke?
Yep.
The Duke?
I think that part is.
Maybe that's the Duke.
Might be the Duke, yeah.
Maybe this is the Duke. Right. So cool. And then got Raz again. BCS Malaysia V-Prem. It was a good run, but couldn't make it to top 8 cut. So
barely cut.
X2, bubbled out with the Duke and the Duke. So many Duke and Dukes. What's going on?
The Dukes.
Yeah. We got the Japanese Nova Grappler build. The Blau.
The Blaus. Well, actually, now you have the promo as well, so you can do a bit more stuff.
It's better.
You can deck them, more importantly, and hit triggers.
And we have a lot of Bermuda. So we got June posting behind my friend. First runner-up at Malaysia V Premium.
Second place with Plon.
Wow, right? Making it to Worlds with this.
Yep.
So very nice.
Good at soul charging. This is the better DI deck.
Yeah. I got Peanut Butter Jelly. Lost my Worlds invite yet again for BCS V Premium.
Oh no.
Ended in 4th. I'm getting my Worlds invite this year no matter what. No jinx, please.
Maybe going to Indonesia. I heard there's a lot of players going to Indonesia.
Yeah, I'm probably also going to Singapore as well.
Yeah.
A lot of, maybe even Vietnam if you want to. So the big crew.
Happy faces.
Yeah, so nice. And we got the deck log here thing. So this is the orange deck.
Bro, what's with the one copy is all the different rarities.
That's it's nightmare on deck log, man.
Okay. Alright, orange, eh?
Tanks, Neko Cards Monthly V first place. Played Vrietz when Vert?
Okay, read Vert, okay.
Oh, Reet, okay. Using Reet to kill with Vert to grind hand is fun. I forgot how fun Vert call Nectaria plus clearers.
Yeah, because now you don't have Rose.
Yeah. Sad.
you gotta you gotta bind, you know?
Yeah.
That's just how things are.
RB Rescue Cat, BCS Netherlands V Premium. Back-to-back World Vanguard V Premium after World Final in 2019. Yeah, I think it's the second place, right? Lost in the finals against Spike Brothers.
Spike Brothers, man. Actually won. So, yeah. There are definitely a lot of fans' favorites in a lot of places. You know.
Davis, man.
V, man.
Davis is the place, dude. Aelia, BSF 2023 Malaysia V-Prem. Came third. So this is Rickson.
Rickson, nice. So yeah, actually, we'll see him at Worlds. Yeah, but the same photo from before.
A bunch of these photos.
And here's the deck.
Davis.
Wow.
That's right. Okay, that's the place.
The bang trigger power.
Davis is the place.
Davis.
Davis.
No.
Tempest. This is from BCS Vancouver, Richmond. Top 8 with Thavis. Or
Unfortunately, losing against
Leopold.
Oh, yeah.
It's Leopold.
You can already see how that went. Yeah, Thavis, very strong deck. But, you know, once you get to top 8 in V, I think anything can happen.
That's right. June. Tried my best, but wasn't enough. This was also, I think, a top 8, right? From the mat, maybe. Another Thavis, right? You know who actually made it as well to Worlds? Familiar face. Cardweed. Power of David compels me. BCS Richmond with 3rd place at Night Rose.
Night Rose, let's go!
Okay. So, I don't know. You gotta play V, man. You gotta get the
Dude, I was prepared to play V, right?
Play D.
I don't know.
D. What's going on, man?
I want to play all of them, to be honest.
Yeah. But you can't. You can't
physically can't, right? So, yeah. Also, with the rock named David.
Yes.
DF team.
You carry this rock around. I'm surprised. Is it carrying a plane?
The dedication. Like, how did it? Do you ever get denied? Like, do you go through like customs? Like, oh, what's that? It's like, it's David.
Or does he randomly pick up a rock at the location and then sticks the googly eyes on it?
So,
is it the same rock?
What's David? Who's David?
Are we sure that is the same rock?
Why is David?
Where is David? Next up is the premium. So this is the Japanese premium. So this is Gurgit
and Ezel.
Ooh, Ezel
and Percival. Nice.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch.
Why not? Why not?
How does it work?
I think it's just like whatever comes, right?
Okay. Sergio made my deck list at 6 a.m. for premium today and made top 8. There's one thing I was gonna top, but I did. Died to Naru, which I dodged all day. What is this one? This one is Gold Paladin.
Yep.
As expected. And I can see why you lose to Exterminate.
Yeah.
All right. Congrats. Myong, top 8 in Malaysia. Woke up early and decided to Revenges greater than Jet Crest because I'm a real Shadow simp.
Lol. And this is
this is Revenger.
Actual Revenges premium.
I played against Revenges once.
Yeah, so like, it's like, what's it? Like, you get the new premium collection stuff. Do you care about it? Nah. Just smack.
Yeah. The one time I played against this in premium, I had 4 Stunverse available to me, so just saying, it felt pretty good for me.
Alright, buddy. Alright, yeah. Cool.
Maxime, that OTT guy. Okay, BCS Netherlands, 3rd place. Back to Worlds with French Susano. And yeah, it's
Susano this. Yeah, pretty much about Popo.
I mean, did we expect anything else? Okay, from Maxime. The OTT Maxime,
not that OTT guy, the OTT guy.
That OTT. So, actually, you know what's kind of funny is that if I saw from his if you see from his Twitter profile picture, he looks like he looks like he went to the gym a lot. But then if you see the top 4 picture, I think he's got a bit of an afro going. I'll see you at Worlds. So
I won't comment on that, but yeah, see you at Worlds.
See you at Worlds, mate. Barney the Rat. Wow. Sydney, top 8 VCS 2023 Premium. Absolutely crazy run. Picked up most of the cards on the standard day and did 0 playtesting. Was basically winging it the entire time. Until he saw multiple crits on the top. And fastest Barney we've seen the whole...
Crit to Vanguard. All to Vanguard. Win. Yeah. Well, congrats for your premium top, man.
Yeah, finally got the top. Yeah,
yep,
and we featured you, so you can't say we didn't.
Check the videos, man. Mom, I'm on TV.
I'm on TV. I got the crits. Congrats, mate.
Congrats.
And then we've got James
Chong, the champion of Sydney Premium.
Right. Last minute chose Naru over Night Rose. Named deck Lamau GGCU at Worlds. Win BCS Sydney wins Worlds?
Question mark.
It's ambitious. This was the deck, yeah,
clean and simple.
Oh, there we go.
Lamau GGCU at the Worlds.
So he wasn't denying it. Yeah, very clean Narukami deck. It's a straightforward, strong deck, consistent. But I know James been looking for this for a while now.
Yes.
So it's good to see him finally
long-time player.
Yeah, finally good to see them achieve their goals. And maybe he'll be in Indonesia soon to run the gauntlet against some of the international players, right? So good luck there. And then here we have his Overlord Alicia, 4th place at BCS Richmond. Not quite top 3, but I got passed down a world invite anyway, so let's go. Right, this is my first ever top, and I'm still in awe it happened. I think, because Stephen Lee won, and this has already won so many times. They passed them down. So
Yeah.
so congratulations on making it to Worlds, and
Yes.
again, also running the solid Narukami list. Good stuff. All right, good stuff.
Nice
Congrats.
special tech. Just play clean.
Yep. And then here we have Uber again, right?
Okay.
So
Wait, dude, why don't you have like X-Men? Like, why this card? Come on.
Uber got second place at BCS Premium in Sydney, playing the Taboo himself, allowing me to get my first ever invite to Worlds. Excited to go, as Japan's been something on my bucket list. Lost in the finals while live streamed by WCC, and now people won't stop sending me links on how to shuffle better since I bricked grade 3 ride. Yeah.
You know, you live and you learn.
It happens, man.
You know? All right.
Yeah, Uber doing well, right? I think both the Uber and Uzer brothers got their tops this weekend.
Man. Still remember when they were just like, kids at a card shop?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Let's be real here.
Oh. Congrats again.
Congrats.
And,
Yeah.
you guys did well.
See you in Japan. Anthony Howe, BCS Netherlands, playing, what is this?
Big
Chaos.
Joker.
Chaos, yeah.
Chaos.
So made Japan again, right?
Yep.
So pretty nice, and it's one of the Chaos players. So
Beating Nightcross in finals.
how do you beat Nightros in
Well,
finals?
they just like,
First place.
Only just does it.
All right, congratulations.
And see you in Japan.
Crying Sky. Now that I've finally come home, it's reports time. This is Boldo's top 4P format. Boldo 201's top 4P format in Netherlands. Don't know the entire run. He lost in top 4 to another
Chaos Breaker.
Chaos Breaker. So it was the previous one that we just saw.
And OTT.
Yep. So and then so fourth place unfortunately. But with Chaos still a good
Chaos,
showing.
man. You in America. Crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, hang on. So the Chaos beat second place. Second place was Maxime, right? Okay. VCS Premium Malaysia. This is a fourth place Chaos. Lots of fourth place Chaoses, man. Wait, what is the Bidoof Academy?
Academy. Is that like a battle VIP?
Where? Where's the battle?
The necklace thing. The necklace. Is that battle VIP? I could be wrong.
I think it
Am I seeing
could be.
Anyways, okay. This is fourth place.
So lost to Melissa and then lost to Narukami in the third and fourth place.
Melissa's like, understandable. Narukami.
I mean, Narukami, I feel like
pretty
just farms
average,
you, right?
It's pretty
pretty
tough.
average matchup for Chaos. So yeah, it is what it is. And then Will at Team Procyon went undefeated again with Dementia Police. So at Locals, I think.
Okay.
So, another legendary match with Wind Up Here Go. And this is the
Dude, Geomag's so strong now. It's actually insane, right? Because like, you just get a free flip if you go first.
There's a Legion tech here as well. Old school Legion tech. Okay.
Wait a second.
Oh.
I see. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, okay. Narkin managed to make top 8 this weekend with Dimension Police. Another one. There's actually quite a few Dimension Police floating around. But then in top 8, lost to Highlander. Right, so unfortunate.
So DP is actually just the same deck, is it not? It is.
Kind of?
It is.
As in the same deck, what do you mean? Like,
I mean, you're not replacing your grade 3s.
Of course not. Dialyna's too bloody good.
Yeah, and...
So you mean History Collection, right?
Yeah. So
no, don't replace it. You good? It's good already.
Yeah.
It's good already, man. Why change it? And then this is the wheel. So we saw it before, and this is just kind of like, I guess,
the full summary of the deck. So we've got here.
Just
the Legion tech.
The Legion. I think we saw the list. So yeah, pretty much. So we saw it before already. Very cool. Then we have Dave Vecht, top 8 at BCS Netherlands, went 7-0 in Swiss, didn't play any P for the last 2 months. But theory is all you need. Best deck lists are made at 2 AM the night before, and faced 3 Link Jokers in Swiss, which this deck sucks against. Unless you let's say brick or
Flip OT?
Flip OT.
Maybe, I don't know.
Is there any special text here? We've got three BRO Chronojets. Maybe that's pretty good against Link Joker.
Okay,
cool. And then we got Crying Sky again. Kyose Mara's top 16P format, BCS Netherlands. Sadly, he 2-whipped top 8 by a little bit of resistance. He came 12.
Yeah,
12 with the
This is
Is
Jet,
it Persian as well?
Maiden. Jet Maiden.
Jet Maiden.
Farm
Okay.
those markers and slap that.
Okay, all right. And then lastly, we got some. Well, lastly, maybe we got some.
A few more, yep. From Carver Vanguard Argentina.
We got Magallanicas. So here we go. Aquaforce, Leandro,
there.
Ignatia with Grand Blue, and then Enzo with Angel Feather. So we can just quickly. Is this Gize or is this normal Angel Feather?
Oh,
It's actually normal Angel Feather.
an honest angel player.
Finally,
That's crazy.
finally a normal Angel Player.
That's crazy. All right,
Yep.
good on you.
And then second we have is the Grand Blue.
Yep, Grand Blue.
And then
Cool.
first place we have is the Thavis. Thavis. Already the D grade 2 there.
Oh, okay,
as
that's
well.
a spicy tech.
And
With the Magnolia stride.
yeah, bit of everything.
Yep, and
Genovius.
Repress.
Oh, actually loving the Legion. Legion.
Spicy techs in this deck. I like.
Yeah, okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Interesting. And then we've got Lux, so Malaysia Premium came top 8.
Top 8.
Finished 5th. And this was just
Play.
the Grand Blue list
Mhm.
there.
Dude, Grumbly's suffering, man. It's like, you need to just one copy everything, don't you?
It actually is one copy. It's so much. Wow.
Yep, that's...
Pretty much Highlander Grand Blue at this point, right?
I feel.
And then lastly, we got Luis. Lois.
Luis Bellinger.
Luis, yep. Top 8 with Neo. Debuted a tweet and Francois pour Kai et Kel. Is that
Amazing.
correct?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I only know the one phrase from Dexter's Laboratory. I've let this great deck down because I am stupido, right? Went 6-1 and came second in Swiss. Had a spectacular round with Maxime Solon. Maybe 3 progenitor.
Janitor.
3 progenitor? Oh, there is 2 progenitors here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you fit it? Well, do you take like one of the G guards, maybe?
I don't think you can run more than 2, right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a cool list, right? New Nectar's
New
pretty
Nectar.
good. Doing very well here, but unfortunately, top 8? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, top 8 still a very strong like performance. It's just,
I feel like, this format, if you're making top 8 already, like, sure, you're not getting the invite, but
Yep.
you're staying consistent because, like,
I think it's also because like everyone in Vanguard is like very focal when like they're going to Worlds, and everyone's like, oh, if I'm top 18 and I'm not going to Worlds, I feel like I'm a bit missing out. But guess what? If you're top 8, you're already doing amazing. So
yeah, the format itself overall is like a bit like up and down kind of in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's very
not easy, man. It's not
front-loaded.
easy. Some people make it look super easy, like Stephen Lee, but you
Yeah.
know what? This format still far from being
pretty
solved.
hard. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty hard. Yeah. Anyway, that is all the list this week. A bit long, longer than usual.
It's
But
been a lot of fun.
yes, and a lot of decks.
yeah.
a lot of decks. Right. So
Next week, we'll see what's gonna happen.
yes, we'll see what happens next week. Let us know your favorite decks or your top decks in on Twitter or X.
Yep.
Right. /tag VG Top Decks. If you don't have it, then you can post it on Discord. But as you'll see from Uber's one, they're a bit scuffed. But yeah, thank you everyone for submitting, and I guess see you all.
See you all next
week?
maybe.
Maybe not him. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But
Well,
yeah.
you might see me, but you might not hear me.
Yes, that is the case. All right,
Yes.
so thank you everyone. We'll see you all next time. All right.
Have a very good weekend and goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, no,